Alright guys, welcome to World Class Happiness channel again. I'm Dominic. We're on our relationship series. We're continuing with that. We're on number 11, part 11 in the series. We're looking at the different elements of a relationship that we can improve, and we're taking it from my book World Class Happiness. There is the chapter in there called Partnerships and Marriage, which we're going through, and we're going through point by point. Okay, so now we're on number 11, doing them as separate videos rather than one really long video, so you switch off halfway through. But number 11 is show we care. All right, so in a relationship we've got to show we care, which sounds really boring and really obvious, and you're probably going to think to yourself, well, that isn't fantastic advice. But you'll be surprised how many relationships kind of fail because you just forget to show that you care for your partner. Even if you do, if you're not showing it, it's easy to feel like you're being taken for granted. And quite often at the beginning of relationships, that is happening all the time. Even if you're not the most tactile person in the world, you tend to be more likely to kiss and cuddle and hold hands and stuff like that. It tends to be the thing to do. And as the relationship progresses, that happens less and less, because you kind of feel more comfortable in the relationship, and you may actually love your partner more, but you kind of feel like that sort of thing is a bit more for show, and you tend to sort of then stop doing it as much. But the problem with that is that the partner then tends to think, oh, you know, they used to do this and now they're not, and they used to say this and now they're not. So they kind of feel as though they're being taken for granted, and they feel as though the relationship is probably going downhill to a certain extent. And then because of that, maybe they don't want to do it as much in return, and gradually then things just spiral downwards, and you know, and things, you know, obviously come to a situation where you maybe fall out. And as simple as it sounds, I think it's important to continue doing that. And that's not always buying big presents for birthdays and buying flowers every time you come home. It's not all about that. It's about the little things. You know, it's not about material things. It's not about spending lots of money. It's the little things. And the little things in a relationship are generally the big things. So it could just be a little text message now and again, or a message just to say, you know, how's your day going? Hope you're okay, you know, hope your day's going well, whatever it might be. A cup of tea brought in bed. I often mention cup of teas on this channel because I like my tea and I'm good at making tea, so I quite often mention tea. But yeah, whatever it might be, it could be anything. It could be toast, it could be whatever your partner likes. Just bringing them a cup of tea, in this case, in bed, goes quite a long way. Coming home and giving your partner a kiss or a cuddle, I think that's important to do that as often as you can. I am not the best at doing that because I was brought up in a family that wasn't particularly tactile. We all really loved each other, and it was a really loving family, but we're not the most lovey-dovey, huggy type of family. So that comes slightly less naturally to me, but I still try and make the point of doing that as much as I can. You know, cuddling, holding hands when we're out and stuff like that, because I think it does go a long way, and I think it's important to show your partner that they're not taken for granted, and you know, they are important. So that's the message for this video. Just show you care as much as you can, and hopefully things will last long term. Okay, if you've got any ideas on ways that you can show that you care that I haven't mentioned, leave me in the comments, and please press the subscribe button, and I'll see you again on the 12th video.